A QR code that is scanned by a mobile device can trigger different kinds of actions. Let me show you how to create one here in InDesign. So up under the Object menu, choose Generate QR Code. The different kinds of codes available to us can be found in this drop down just here. So you can see we've got a web link by default, plain text, a text message, an email, and even a digital business card. So let's come back to the default just here, which is a web link. And you can see I've just pasted in my YouTube URL just there. A little shameless self-promotion, my apologies. So let's choose OK. And at this point, we can either just click and release the mouse to bring it in at the default size. Or if I undo that, you can just click drag and release to bring it in at whatever size you like. Doesn't really matter which method you use because this thing can be very easily resized after the fact. And you can scale this thing up to any size you like because this is vector content and resolution is not a problem. So we resize a QR code the same way we would resize any other graphic. We hold down the Command or the Control key plus the Shift key and drag a corner, all while using the default tool here inside of InDesign, which is the selection tool. So selection tool, Command or Control plus Shift, let's grab a corner, and you can see we can easily resize that like so. Now, having generated a QR code, we can also easily edit this thing after the fact. So with it selected, up under the Object menu, come down to what now reads as Edit QR Code. So I could easily change any of those options that I showed you earlier, but in this case, I'm going to jump into the Color section and change it to any of the colors available inside of my swatches panel. Let's go with red, choose OK, and there's the change just there. Another great thing here is that we can use InDesign to generate QR codes and then use those codes in other programs. So for example, with the code selected, I'll press Command or Control C to copy it to the clipboard. And let's now jump over into Illustrator, Command or Control V to paste that in. So here it is just here, and let me zoom in extremely tightly just to prove to you that this is all still vector goodness. So again, infinite resolution effectively just here. Now, this is not going to be pretty, but just to prove the point, I might quickly select these squares just here. And let's change them to some random color like blue just here. And there we go. Let's jump back into InDesign here, guys. So just to remind you, with nothing selected on the page, Object, Generate QR Code. If you've already generated one with it selected, Object, Edit QR Code. I hope that helps you with your QR code generation and editing here inside of InDesign. Catch you later.